Hola, Francisco. ¿Cómo
Hola Jorge,
estás?
I am fantástico, estoy muy bien. How about yourself? How are you?
Not bad, thank you. Just another week again, seeing your face and hoping that thousands of our followers are still following us.
Yay!
We don't have a grandmother, so we have to throw
So,
flowers on our
love our to
roof. Yep.
ourselves.
Okay, shall we
Okay.
get some music and then
Mm.
we'll be back in a few seconds?
Yes, let's get our intro and let's start with this week's episode.
Perfect. Well, Francisco, here we are again, another week in Spanish Loops. And what's going to be our topic today? You have any clue?
Well, I think I do. This
Okay.
week, we are going to be talking about Spanish Romerías.
Oh, wow, nice. Festivities, any excuse for a party, festivities, everything. Perfect. Fantastic. Okay,
Okay,
so what is a romería, Francisco?
what is a Romería? A Romería is a it's a pilgrimage. Okay.
No, wait a minute. How can it be a pilgrimage and a romería? Is that right?
Okay. Let me back up what I just said. Okay. In Christianity, we
Yeah.
have three important pilgrimages. Okay.
Yeah.
We have in Christianity the three places are to pay tribute to the relics of apostles of Jesus Christ. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yes.
So the pilgrims or the Christians who went to Jerusalem, they're called palmeros,
Palmeros, yeah.
because Jesus Christ was welcomed with palms. Okay.
Correct. Hmm.
The ones who go to Santiago de Compostela, those are pilgrims.
Hmm.
And the ones going to Rome, okay,
To the Vatican?
to the Vatican, Romeros.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
because Romero in Spanish means rosemary, and a lot of people say, like, what does rosemary mean? No, no, no. It means going to Rome. Okay.
Right.
But here in Spain, it has nothing to do.
Hmm.
In Spain, we have one pilgrimage, which is the Camino de Santiago. We have talked about it.
Yeah.
And then we have Romerías. Romerías is to pay tribute to a Holy Mary, to pay tribute to a special saint or something religious and a religious image. But the big difference is that the pilgrimage, okay, it is very solemn, it is spiritual, it's personal, it's a lot of introspection, it's a lot of silence. The Romerías, it is to go pay tribute to a relic or something, but it's much more festive. As you said, it's a celebration. It's filled
Hmm.
with music, food, dancing. It's I think it's a community thing. Okay, you'd never go to a romeria by yourself. While to do the pilgrimage, you can do it solo. The romeria, you have to do it with friends and family. It's about faith, fiesta, folklore, nature.
Also, may include the length of the festivity. Is probably could be the Romería shorter than the pilgrimage.
Yes, yes, you never thought about that one, but yes, the pilgrimage is longer. Okay,
Uh-huh.
Camino de Santiago is 600 miles if you start at
Uh-huh.
Saint Jean Pied de Port, or you can start in many places, but that's one of the most important ones.
Yeah.
But the Romerias normally are more local,
Yeah.
okay, and they are shorter. They're going to be 50 kilometers, yeah, more or
So it's
less.
something that could be done in kind of a weekend or maybe a long weekend if the festivities, let's say, in a Thursday or a Tuesday, something like
Yeah.
that.
Hmm. Yeah. So
Perfect.
it is exactly, it's more in a specific moment of the year. So one day
Ah, ah.
or 2 days or 3 days. It's not like the pilgrimage, the Camino, that is 24/7. Every day there are pilgrims on the Camino.
Okay, so the Romerias are also linked to religious festivity, what you said, Christianity. Do we have any idea how many of them we have in Spain, or there is several all over?
Thousands. Every village has a romeria to the
Thousands.
chapel that is on top of the hill. To the, I mean, in my village, population 90, we have two.
Seriously?
One to La Virgen del Camino and another one La Virgen del Valle. One to the Holy Mary of the Path and the other one the Holy Mary of the Valley.
Okay, just to pay
It's
tribute to your village, say the name of your village.
Burgi, Burgui, Burgi.
Burgi. Wow,
But
wow,
the
wow.
thing is that we just go there and it's you take one day and you go up to the mountain and somebody else goes there with a truck before and they prepare, a fire and this and we roast things. It's fun. It's fun.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to be more specific about the Romerías. You said that there are thousands. I don't know if there are thousands or not, but there's many. I assume
And
that's what you meant, all right?
mhm.
So, what about which is the one that you personally, you would consider is the most important all over Spain?
Oh, the most important, I would say, is El Rocío.
Okay, that's
Okay.
in the south of Spain.
It's in the south of Spain, and El Rocío is a tiny little village, whitewash village, all the way in the south in Spain. It's Huelva, Huelva or Cádiz, Huelva.
Hmm.
It's Huelva. So it's all the way in the south, and you have to go through the Coto de Doñana, which are marismas. It's like all of these
It's a
sandbanks,
national park. Yeah, it's a
a
national
national
park.
park.
Hmm.
And the most important thing is to go from Seville, all the way to El Rocío.
But there are many. I'm not gonna say routes, but from many places
Oh,
that they are like about no, I was gonna say pilgrimage, um, routes that they are made where people from different towns they merge and they march all together, don't they?
yes. I mean, everybody goes from the little town, whatever, and then they all come to El Rocío.
Yeah.
And as you said, these romerías they are in a specific day of the year. So la romería de El Rocío, okay, it is in the weekend of Pentecost. And you know that Pentecost is the day that once Jesus Christ dies, is the Holy Spirit
Hmm.
appears on top of the 12 apostles,
Yeah.
and it is 50 days after Easter. Okay,
Hmm.
so it depends on the moment of the year. It depends because Easter says depends on the moon. Well, anyway, 50 days after Easter, it's when we do El Rocío.
So it's
And
not a fixed date. It's just depending
yeah,
the Easter when it comes.
it depends on Easter.
50 days after.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
And if you start in Sevilla, it is about 70 kilometers, 45 miles about it.
Yeah, it could be done in a festivity way. It could be done in about 3, 4 days.
3, 4, 5 days.
I was trying to be polite.
The thing is that uh, people in Andalusia,
Yeah.
you take celebrations, religious celebrations, to the highest level. Okay,
Hmm.
you
That's
go
true.
to La Semana Santa. It's incredible in any little town. There are processions, but wherever you go, and especially Sevilla, it's incredible. But this Rocío, this romería, it's you have to go with a tractor, or it's aesthetically is so beautiful. I mean, a lot of people they do it in all style carriages pulled by horses, and there's like two, three, and people there were 10, so they rent a space to sleep, and there's always music. There's a little bit this much of alcohol. It is
Well,
a religious thing.
it's a party, isn't it?
It's a party. It's a celebration. I mean, you're
Celebration. That's
celebrating
right. Yeah.
that Jesus Christ is back, and it's Pentecost and the whole thing, and you're gonna go pay tribute to the Holy Mary of El Rocío.
Hmm.
So on the way, there are a lot of parties, a lot of celebrations. There's a beautiful tradition of El Bautismo, the baptism of the
Hmm.
Rocío.
Hmm.
Obviously, most of the people who do this pilgrimage, again, Romería, not pilgrimage, are Catholics, so they are baptized. But you get baptized in the Rocío because it's something. How can you describe? I mean, it's
It's like your baptism of being a newbie in that kind of celebration.
yes, it's such a celebration. It's such a gathering of people, of souls, and people all marching
But
to the
it's nothing to do
same.
with the church. I mean, it's just a like
Oh,
a
well,
pagan thing.
In Sevilla, they do a lot of las hermandades, okay,
Yeah,
the
the brotherhoods, the
brotherhoods,
brotherhoods. Yeah.
the floats that they get together and say, okay, we're gonna go to El Rocío, and boom, they go. So it is a religious pilgrimage, but it has more to do. Okay, it's all of this. It's not the goal is to see the Holy Mary of El Rocío, which is we call them La Blanca Paloma, which
Mm-hmm.
is the white dove. Okay, it's a magnificent image of Our Lady, and the goal is to reach the plaza, reach the church. There's a gate, and the gate is closed, and what we say is as saltar la valla. It's
Jump
to jump
over.
over the gate,
Yeah.
and they open the gates, and the people they
Hmm.
just get the float, and they parade from sisterhood to brotherhood to brotherhood, and that Holy Mary. I mean, I don't know how she's attached to her pedestal, because everybody's so emotional that everybody wants to carry her. So
Yeah.
there's war. I mean, war. There's a lot of energy
Yeah.
to reach,
Right. Yeah.
and people will throw. They will take their babies to touch her, and it's like insane. It's
Yeah.
insane. I mean,
Absolutely. Yeah.
and the people cannot wait to see her. So it's all of these explosions of emotion. So really, that's I think is the most important pilgrimage. It's
As you were said, Francisco, it's in the province of Huelva.
Mhm.
Okay. Actually, it's in the town called Almonte. And have you ever witnessed any of those festivities there and
Yes.
the
So
night of
I've been twice. One, oh, no, no, no.
twice?
Once in that moment, and
Yeah.
I was like, "What on earth is?" I
Yeah.
cry. You know, I'm a crybaby.
No, but
You
you can,
give
you know, when you are, I think that when you're surrounding of such a people with the same emotion,
yes,
everything linked, you finally get hooked into the thing.
yeah. I mean, we have said on this podcast that I don't care if you're
Mm,
Catholic or not.
mm,
Uh, when you go to a place where so many souls are together, and I don't care
mm.
if it's Mecca, if it's Romería, if when you reach Santiago de Compostela at the end of the pilgrimage, those places, I don't care if you believe, I don't care in what God you believe, are special places, and that energy gets into you. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm Catholic, and the time I saw the jumping of the gate and everybody parading, I was exhausted because I did on a carriage. I was like, oh my God, I cannot move anymore. And suddenly you get all of that energy. It was such joy. It was I did not get close, okay, because it was like too crazy for me. and, I come from Pamplona, the city of the running of the bulls, and that was too crazy for me, okay.
All right. I mean,
But
if
I
that's
was there
crazy for you,
crying,
imagine.
hugged to this lady. She was like, I don't know, she was like 80 years old. From there, I was hugging her. It's like, oh, she was like, who are you? I don't know, and I don't care. So it was so beautiful. It was, and then I went once we're out of the Rocío, out of the moment,
See,
and it is a tiny little town. I mean, it's like nothing.
yeah.
Have you been?
I have. I have been several times with no celebrations. And it's what you said. It's like almost a ghost town, almost. But the only time that I was there with the full celebration, the night. Okay, that night. Uh, I think that yeah, I felt more or less what you did from the distance. I saw absolutely everything. I felt really touched about the entire festivity, the entire celebration, etc. But there was a moment when I thought, these people around here, they are kind of mad, but no, I finally embraced the situation thinking this is just devotion, it's an act of faith.
Yeah,
So who am I to criticize that?
yeah,
No, just enjoy the moment. And it was something that you will never see anywhere else except there, year after year, because every year it's the same situation. But How many people could be there? I don't know.
It
Thousands and
is well,
thousands
it
and
is said
thousands.
that almost 1 million people reaches in that weekend. I,
No
I,
wonder we were so scared.
I mean, it's like, and the town. Don't get me wrong. What is the population of that little town?
Oh,
Like,
I have no idea, but it's
it's a ghost town during the year. It's
yeah.
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Hmm.
But nothing like pink,
Yeah,
tiny little.
that's really true. Yeah, that's very true. Well, so now, Francisco, is there any of those romerías where I mean, in Pamplona, you just mentioned that there is one in your town, your little town, but in the city of Pamplona, where you live now, is
So
there anyone?
yes, I mean we here all around Spain, as we said, we have
Mm.
romerías.
Yeah.
Probably the most important one that we have it is las Javieradas. Okay, las Javieradas are to pay tribute to our patron saint here in Navarre, which is San Francis Xavier. Okay, I'm named after San Francis Xavier,
Uh-huh.
one of the founding fathers of the Jesuits. And the thing is that San Francis, he is the first Jesuit who went to the missions. Okay, so he went all the way to Japan, he went to India, he tried to reach China but died. So, as a tribute to him, we go walking from Pamplona all the way to his home. Okay, the other thing is that it is 53 kilometers, 35 miles.
Wow.
Okay, and you do it in one day, and you walk it.
What?
Yes, it's about 12 hours walking non-stop. It's like you need the support of the community. So everybody goes singing and people brings you water and people brings you food. I mean, it's a great celebration.
I'm
Okay.
already exhausted.
It
Whoa.
is, it's a huge thing. I mean, about 50,000 people, we do it every year. Okay.
Yeah.
So for a small town like Pamplona, we're only 200,000 people from all Navarre
Yeah.
do this. We do it in March. Okay. So it tends to be very cold and it's always windy or
Hmm.
we used to do it only once a year, okay? But we're going to talk about the guy, Franco. Franco said that men and
Okay.
women should
Yeah.
not pilgrimage together. So
I beg
he,
your pardon. Is that
but
true?
that's what he said. That's what that crazy guy said. So Franco did not allow women. He said that women should not go to this romery to Javier. Okay. And the girl said, hell no, we are doing it. So the girls, they decided, so it's one day. Okay. And then the weekend after, the girls decided without any organization, just girls walking to the Camino to go this 33 miles, 35 miles. Okay. What's the deal?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, when it's a community and it's noise and there's a lot of couples doing it together and we were not allowed, suddenly the guys realized that, hey, it's more fun the girls' weekend than the guys' weekend. So we said, Franco, hell with you, we're mixing. And now instead of having one, we have two. So
Oh,
good.
there you go.
But it's a lot of fun. It's hard, hard, hard,
Mm.
hard. I've done it 5 times.
You have
Yes,
the
and
50 kilometers in one day.
one day it was, God, it was horrible.
I bet it
The
was.
5 times I have promised myself I will never do it again,
You did it.
and I did it. And the last time when you reach there, you have the Red Cross everywhere, taking care of feet, and So I went there, and I knew I had blisters
Everywhere.
everywhere. I mean, I could not walk. I was like, in so much pain. I was like, horrible. And
Yeah.
so I went to the Red Cross stand. I I have all my feet, they're horrible. I don't know. Have you taken your shoes off? I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm coming here so you guys can take them. Please, very careful, removing the socks so you don't explode all my blisters. So they were like super careful. They
Yeah.
took my shoes off, they took my socks off, and the girl was like, ha, ha, ha. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? You don't even have one small little blister.
So You are a
I'm a
very
wimp.
you're a tender little thing.
I'm a tender little kid. I was like, what do you mean there's nothing? They said, nothing. Let me give you a foot massage. I'm like, for real? That's all? So,
Well, that I think that shows what you just said, that it is an act of faith more than
yes.
anything else. That's my humble opinion.
What about in
Okay.
Madrid? Do you
The-
guys have, in Madrid, do you guys have romerías?
yeah, we do. We do have. Actually, I think there is one. I'm not sure if there is a second one, but yeah, there is one. Is related, obviously, to the Catholic Church,
Mhm.
and it's because of the patron saint of Madrid, who is San Isidro.
Okay.
Okay, and is on May the 15th. It's a local festivity here only in Madrid, and they take the image parading around the city center, and also there is like a prayer in front of the at the other side of the valley where the cathedral of Madrid is just by a cliff, the cathedral and the royal palace all together. They are both together, so it's the beginning of a kind of a valley. That's the little river of Madrid,
Mhm.
and then at the other side is a kind of a little prayer, and it's called the prayer of Saint Isidro, and that's where
Okay.
everything is celebrated, and that is very much reflected in many of the cartoons that Goya made
Wow.
for the royal tapestry factory here in Madrid.
Es
He
verdad.
kind of plays some little scenes of that Romeria in those cartoons. Yeah, and that's I think this one of the most well-known works of Goya representing that Romeria
Yeah.
of San Isidro. Yes, we do have that one. And also in my hometown in Malaga, there is several ones, especially coming from the mountains, etc. But as we said at the very beginning, it is, just for us, any celebration, we don't need excuse to be into it and party,
To
isn't it?
celebrate and to let you go and party and
Yeah.
be with friends and family. There's
Yeah.
always a good excuse.
Good. And well, Francisco, now that you mentioned the pilgrimage to the big ones, they went to Rome, they went to Vatican, they went to Jerusalem, right? And they went to Santiago de Compostela. You do have a tour that goes to Santiago de Compostela, but you do the Portuguese way, don't you?
Yes, it's a great tour. We start in Porto,
Yeah.
and what we do, it's not a religious pilgrimage. Okay, what we do is we follow the footsteps of St. James.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we follow that as an excuse to discover that part of northern Portugal and northwest of Spain.
Or Spain.
So it's not a religious tour. Yes, of course, people can go to mass, especially in Santiago de Compostela. I always recommend people to go to mass in Santiago de Compostela because it's
Mm-hmm.
incredible. But we don't go to masses and all of that. And regarding the walks, we're not going to do 33 or 35 miles in one day. Trust me, we are not. So if somebody's worried about, oh, we're going to do that, no, we're not. No, what we do, it's about 5 miles, 4 miles, 6 miles, not every day. And there's always a bus following us just in case you just want to, hey, this is it. I'm not doing the second part. So there's always, we divide the hikes in two parts so you can decide one part. And you can find all the information on my website, which is travelingsteps.es.
Mm-hmm. How many days is that tour, Francisco?
It is, we start in Porto 3 nights,
Mm-hmm.
then in the middle of the Camino 2 nights, and then in Santiago 3 nights. So it's eight
Nice.
nights, 9 days. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great tour. We discovered two countries, great food, moments of solitude. I love it. It's a great, great,
Yeah.
great, very fun, very beautiful tour.
Well, as it was said, travelingsteps.es, and that's where you can find that tour for Francisco. If you need to talk to him or just to get in touch, in his webpage, he has all the details. Also, our email address, which is SpanishLoops@gmail.com. Francisco, what else do you want to say about all these little things?
I think we have it covered. We have talked about the romerías in
Uh-huh.
Spain. Hopefully, people have enjoyed our talk this week.
May I include one thing, please?
Oh, please do so.
As usual, in religious issues, Francisco is the master in this podcast.
It's because you, in the moment there's a religious topic, you always say, Fran, is for you. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll take it.
Why could it be like that?
Well, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Well, we
Anyway,
hope, guys out there, that you have enjoyed this little talk about the differences in between Romerías and pilgrimage. Also, if you just happen to watch this on YouTube and you give us a thumb or you subscribe, that will be incredibly helpful. You have no idea how much it helps. If you are just listening to this on audio on any of the platforms, it's absolutely fantastic if you subscribe or if you send a link to your friends, someone that could be interested. And if you want just to thank us for everything that we're doing, our email is, I insist, SpanishLoops@gmail.com. Francisco, it's been a pleasure again. Thank you for bringing us with all this light regarding the pilgrimage and Romerías. Okay.
it has been my pleasure. Well, Jorge, I shall see you next week.
Yeah.
See?
We see you. We will see each other next week, and also our
Hopefully we'll
listeners
see
will be there. Adios, chicos.
Adios, amigos. Bye bye.
And as usual, we want to thank all our listeners for being there every week, letting us sharing our talks. Follow us in Spanish Loops in Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or your favorite platform.
And in Instagram, you can find us as the Spanish Loops Podcast, no spaces altogether. If you want to find us the quickest way, just Google Spanish Loops Podcast and you will find us. Hasta la vista, amigos.
See you next week.